So I've come down the plot today because there's a few things I want to do. So we have just gone past Valentine's Day, and this year Valentine's Day for me is being called Love Your Garden. So the reason I'm calling that is that when I've had a look at the calendar, so I've got a sewing calendar at home that someone really kindly bought me for Christmas, and the 14th of February seems to have things that you can start sewing. So my motto this year is to follow that calendar, so then I can try successional sewing, and it will just prompt me just to sew when I need to sew something. So that's the plan, and we'll see if it works. So today I plan to sew some cabbage, leeks, possibly some peas, we'll see how we go, cauliflower and some sweet peas. So that's the plan today. So it has also been a while since I decided that I would do a plot tour, so I'm actually just going to show you around today and show you what I've got growing and what I've been doing over the last few months, just to keep you in the loop really. The peas are starting to get their little tendrils, which is really nice, and yeah, they seem to be growing really well actually. I'm going to sow some peas in the gutter in because I've seen other people do it and they just slide them into the trench, so I'm just going to try that this year and see if that works as well, see what works better. Look at this little fella here. We actually have a pea flower. Look at him. Don't he look great? Coming down here, we've got the garlic. So this is all the garlic that I've planted. This is garlic pink rose. I've just started in the greenhouse really, just to compare it to growing outside. And then here, just a few onions. I did have some onions here, but I think they've been eaten by something because they're not there anymore. So that might give you a hint. This again is the garlic, which just seems to be growing really well actually. It's a little bit better than the other side. And then just here I've got little rogue cabbages just here. So these were in the little share and care, as I call it. Just sort of ones that were a little bit leggy. Something has been eating him. There's the telltale slug sign. But yes, they seem to be doing all right. And then just in the corner here, I've just put some beetroot. And this also seems to be growing not too bad. So all in all, in the greenhouse, it's not actually looking bad. I'm really happy. Because I did want to grow some bits over the winter in the greenhouse. So I'm quite pleased I've done that. So the Mizuna, well, I tried Mizuna, didn't actually like it. And to be fair, it's actually bolted. So I'm not going to grow Mizuna again, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. I've just put it outside in the shed, so the birds or whatever wants to have it can have it, and it will just flower, hopefully, because it has bolted. So let's show you outside. So there's nothing in this bed at the minute here. I've literally just put the structure up and possibly grow some sweet peas over the top here. And then this is the plum tree, I believe. And then over in the corner this side we've got the apple tree. So, and then again, nothing in this bed, but this is going to be the squash bed. I grow my squashes here every year, so I plan to do that again. Here is the spring onion. They're not looking too bad either, to be honest. Really happy with these. They did have a bit of a catastrophe being planted out, so I'm quite glad they look all right, to be honest, because they did have a bit of a fail when I went to plant them out. But one thing I'm really happy with is the carrots. So you may remember I planted some carrots in here, just under a cloche, and they've actually started germinating. If you come down here, really tiny, teeny tiny seedlings. I'm quite happy with that. My first carrots, hopefully, fingers crossed. So coming to this little bed here, again, nothing planted just here, but possibly I will grow some cucumbers, maybe some runner beans here, up these, what do you call them? Obelisks. Not again sure what I'm going to plant just here. Possibly make it into a strawberry bed so I can have strawberries here, which will then kind of mingle in hopefully with the fruit section that I've got here, which it's fruit, going to be fruit and herbs. Rhubarb, someone really kindly donated me a crown. So one of our long-time plot holders passed away. One of our long-time plot holders passed away, and his plot is up for kind of let, and they've decided to turn it into another one of the accessibility plots. They put all the raised beds in, and to do that they had to remove some of the rhubarb that was on his plot. So I've kindly been given the rhubarb, which is nice because I actually did want to get a crown, so to have one for free is even better. So it's just been planted in the ground as it is, and it's actually starting to come up, which is nice. Also off his plot I got 2 gooseberry bushes here and here, so that'll be nice because I do like gooseberries as well. We've got the roses, so here we've got the rose, and here, and then at the back, which is just there, and then at the back here and here we've got the 2 blueberry bushes, and there is a blueberry bush which is over here as well. And this is just going to be like a fruit garden, which with the raspberries that grow up here, and then hopefully here as well, it should be all right. Onions are growing okay as well. These are planted from sets, so they're just growing quite nicely. Again, nothing planted just here yet. And then the leeks I'm going to take out because they've got minor allium leaf minor. So yeah, I'm just going to take them out. They're good. This will be the brassica cage. I've just taken the nettings off just so I could weed this bed, but that will be the brassica cage. And then the new addition to the plot is this raised bed here, which I'm not sure what I'm going to plant in there yet, but that will come to me. And then, as you've seen previously, we've got the new raised beds. We've got this one, and then obviously the 2 at the back there. Again, nothing planted in here just yet, but coming here we have the crab apple, which is just starting to come back into bud. Really nice. Don't know if that's focusing, but nice to see that coming into bud as well. And then we've got the garlic, which is here. So yeah, all in all, not too bad. I did plant some garlic in these pots as well, so this has come up quite nice as well. Bit of an experiment to see how they did in the pots. So spring is definitely on the way, which is nice, real nice. So let's get sowing. So there's a few other varieties I'm going to do. I'm going to start some brassicas off. This one is Cabbage Mozart, which says that you can sow in February, so I'm just going to give it a go and see what happens. It does say in a propagator playing on a windowsill or in a greenhouse, so I'm gonna try them. If I need to get some propagator lids, then I will, but I'm just going to try these in the greenhouse and see what happens. So these are the cabbage. Oh, good. Not even going in the hole. There we go. So that's Cabbage Mozart, and I've just sown some broccoli, not broccoli, cauliflower, which is a Boris F1 variety. So we will see how these do. I'm just going to keep these in the greenhouse and just see how they do over the next sort of week or so. Now the days are getting a little bit lighter, I can pop down here of an evening and just keep an eye on them. So right, I've also got some Brussels sprouts. These are Evesham Special. Just see how they do. So take care, have a great week, and I'll see you again soon.